What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Farls. That's right, no S. Gibbs. Don't worry, we're still best enemies. If you're wondering what's happened, it's still the same. He's just not here this week. Thanksgiving travel coming up for him will be out next Wednesday, but just wanted to get on, stream. Remember to turn on my microphone. All 32 Playbook challenge. I currently am in the middle of that. We're going to run with the Chiefs offense here tonight. No tips. We will give lineup breakdown help. We will give recommendations. The D Riches just got me in the chat. He said still no audio. I was like, I think that's on D Riches. But we're going to rock a couple games tonight. We'll give you mud advice. We will answer your questions. We will show you how to break stuff down. But we'll just do it in game format because going into practice mode, showing you guys cover 4, cover 2, I think you guys get it. I think there's plenty of videos so far, episodes, probably done quite a few this year that cover kind of how to run all that stuff. So I think you've got ammo. I'm going to go in and tell you exactly what my record is. But if you do have questions, feel free to ask them. We'll break them down live in the chat, and we'll help you out. My current record in the All Playbook Challenge is 8-3. I'm 11 games in. I've won with the Giants. I've won with the Raiders. I lost with the Vikings in a game I could have won. I won with the Cardinals. I lost with the Ravens. Got beat pretty good, but I like that playbook. Bears I lost. Jets I won. Rams I won. Titans I won. Colts I won. Bucks I lost. Cowboys I smashed. Broncos I smashed. So tonight we'll explore the Chiefs, and if we'll probably do the Browns playbook as well. We're trying to get some wins. Press fruit bowls in the chat. Just hanging out. Mark Ingram, AJ Bouye, I can go over those two guys' ratings as well. I'm definitely a fan of the Bouye. His speed might be a little bit of his struggle, but I've used his previous version. 88 speed, 92 press, 92 zone with 90 play rec. So he's up to 88 speed because I think his initial one at the start of the year I have is 86, which hung around for a while. But you'll see him on the squad tonight. Ingram is a decent trucking back. Then Nick Perry's a pretty good pass rusher. That'd be a strength's a little low at 80, but definitely check out Perry for rushing the passer. But we'll see what else is coming out. No S. Gibbs tonight. He's around, though. Should probably call him in. I don't want to say harass, but we should definitely call him and kindly offer him some airtime to play us in a game of MUT. But very unlikely that... yeah, Mark Ingram's an interesting MUT item and an interesting Madden item in general, right? He's never really been the fastest player. So, we get my lineups. We'll get Weddle in the game. Harrison, that's the Bouye that you'll see. Chris Harris. Play. What I'm going to do here... Charles Haley there. So that lineup's not quite set yet. Lineup's not quite set. He's in gun split close. But he runs right. Go. Okay. Little sniff of that formation. Just trying to... get the right plays. Oh, Derek Brooks. So we'll use our peppers.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
And then we can put... what?
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
I think, is Haley a better...
Again, it's Tomlinson.
Would you rather Charles Haley in coverage or Willie McGinnis? I think maybe you'd rather have Haley and then put McGinnis down on the line. But we'll test that as the game goes on. We're fine where we are right now. What's up, Anthony?
They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Go back tight slots. This could be the pitch. I was trying to... So I could see that drag coming across the formation. I was stuck on a D lineman. I wanted to get underneath that, but I didn't quite have time.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
And let's face it, that
What's up,
what we just
Kool-Aid?
saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that.
There's the run off the right edge we suspected early in the game. Rodney Harrison getting burnt by LaDainian Tomlinson, who tiptoes around our tackler.
The initial point of
Very bad.
contact, and he'll go deep.
38 yards on the scamper there.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But
Guinness
getting
there.
into the
Brooks
end
is
zone now,
good.
that won't
We're
be
using
easy at all,
peppers.
because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try
Pitch, pitch, pitch. Run.
They'll run. Tomlinson. He pushes forward for maybe.
What's up, Nala Gates? Classic Nala. Keep Gibbs off to the side.
Staff's doing a good job upstairs.
That
They'll
is.
file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
I
They
didn't know
sold out to stop that running play. I'd say
I'm in
keep
some
that
type
in
of
mind.
mid-blitz.
They want to try that again. Go play action. Hit him over the top.
And he's
Bitch.
going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third
Dare you to toss it. 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 Throw drag. Dare you to toss it. Throw drag. Throw drag. Throw drag. Dare you to toss it.
Sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
Pick! Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go. 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 Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go. Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go. 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 Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go. Go, Rodney. Go, Rodney. Go. Guys, and since this is an offensive playbook challenge, we are not allowed to score with our incredibly OP defense. Because remember, this is the Chiefs' offensive playbook, and I've got to break down plays for you, such as the deuce close,
That hurts.
tight end angle, which they don't obviously have. Farls. So instead, we'll have to try and find an amazing single back formation to try and score a touchdown in. But since we ran out of time,
Time
I'm
running
going to have
here on the play clock. They'll try
to
and
give
run
the
it
ball to
middle.
LaShawn McCoy under center,
Go backward.
which is not a great tactic because he's not, you know, a great
It's a loss of a yard there, and now
rusher.
second
Wing
down.
pair, perhaps, Farls? Wing pair? Anyone? Anyone? Wing pair? Get Mike Evans in the game. Call to play tight end attack. And we will put
And the
Kellen
D-line pinching
Winslow
together
on
must be expecting the run.
Go, Vic.
They'll look to throw, and this is going to be intercepted.
So we didn't high point throw it. We didn't high point.
Big turnover.
We didn't high point throw it.
Guys will get the football back.
Two things. He ran commit, so I didn't high point throw it because I really didn't want to throw
This looked like a slam dunk
a
for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead,
bad ball.
they throw an interception.
I didn't want to throw the ball out of the end zone, and since he ran commit, I'm like, I got an easy touchdown. Somehow he picked it because I didn't high point it, but
And the wide out in motion, and they'll run with LT to begin the drive. They'll get about
That's
30 as
not
he's taken
it.
down at the 23.
that's not it,
Not much
Farls.
happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split
High
second.
point
Yeah,
pass
they brought it up
challenge.
quickly, didn't it?
What is
Closed
it? What?
fast.
Playbook challenge? Killing me.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And
Getting
he's
juked out of our
getting
shoes.
this one up to about the 35.
Juked out of our
This is a gain
shoes.
of 11 and a Patriot first down. Getting the South Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing
close.
so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do
No
their
chance.
job when the lights come
No
on.
siree,
I
Bob.
think he likes natural light.
Extract Trell. He's probably in the
Trying to
Patriot
get it to the
playbook.
Hall of Famer Barry
Right.
Sanders there.
Great play, Madden. Last year, I forgot to put Derek Brooks on a deep zone there, a little rusty.
From the gun, here's Cousins. His
Drag,
throw
read it short,
incomplete.
drifted away,
Pro Bowler
and now after having rushing success, he's passed on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10. I think he's a go for it on 4th down type of guy. So that means he could run it on 3rd down here, which means I might call cover 4, see if he runs it, try and play better run defense in case he wants to go for it on 4th down. I fully expect to run here this situation.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got his running
Good
back,
pass.
LaDainian
Good pass.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first
Good
down
pass.
46. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Heartbeat.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10.
My blockers are going to the middle.
About the 38. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he gets this one all
my deep middle?
inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup
Is
there
one
on
the
22.
season? Definitely.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
D.
They're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Okay. 2nd quarter. I should have scored that touchdown, huh? When I had the chance. Stupid. Get there.
Down throw for Cousins. For
Good D.
back, and he's got
Good D.
complete.
What's up, Ebert?
Shoved to the turf that time at the 14. It'll be a gain of 4.
Gibbs would call that trash defense. 2-4-5 double A gap. That he's so fun.
Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's
Good tackling.
Oh
Oh my.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Sipping my tea after
Kowski
that
now
one.
out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about
Okay.
the 25, call it the 24-yard
Colts.
line. New
Nope.
York set to take the field. And
Chiefs
interception
offense starts with the
in
wings
red zone
stacked.
last time. We'll see if
It's a
they can
decent new
rebound.
formation. Doesn't look like they have a great one.
The last
Doubles
thing he
Y
said as they
off
went back out there was, "Don't do that
with a
again."
jailbreak screen and sail and
What do
flood.
you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think
Flex
that
Y
not
off
only did he
trips
say that,
Y
but
offset
he
weak.
also told him, "Let's put it in
The
end
halfback
zone it's
angle
supposed
and
to
Y
be in, all right?
corner.
The end zone we're
Look
trying
at
to
that
score.
halfback angle
I know
route
we're
though.
being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is
Drag
take
Julio.
care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson.
Throw the drag underneath, and now Wool try and get some yards after the catch.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Y off
The
trips, pretty
completion
unique
good for 3 and
alignment.
second
Like that
down.
zone shot look. Trio offset weak. Not the one that has a good halfback right out of the backfield. Bunch wide, tray by flex. I need the one with. So there's no.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
It's not a great play, but I dotted it anyways. But I need the one with the levels concept built into the quick audible. So you need to give me levels wide corner or flood swap as quick audible so that I can easily get to it. Now they do have bunch quads, which we showed you how to run in a Buffalo free scheme. They have the spot, they have inside post and bunch trail, so it's a pretty good play. But obviously, if you call this, you're very susceptible to the blitz. And then you can also be susceptible to a quarterback spy, preventing Michael Vick from scrambling, but also chasing down and drag to Rashawn McCoy. Gotta keep an eye on those situations. Bunch trail, that's a good post. Take a look at that. See, he's going to be LaShawn McCoy, though, on that route. And, I mean, generally he's calling cover 3.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out.
Pass on calling that pass. Let's go to PA zone shot. You know I can't get enough of it. I think this is as good a setup as you're going to get.
Back to throw again.
And we hung on to that one across the middle.
And he goes down, but not before
Use with the drag.
inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Let's go. Back to throw here.
A slant to Gonzalez or a drag? Because he ran that with some little gusto. He ran that upfield a little bit. And that's just a solid play. We're going to go to the 0-1 trap, try and get inside a little bit, get a little more yards.
Playbook opens up a little bit more now because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
At 5. Acceptable.
For a good little game. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Pistol, weak, wing flex, wing weak, strong slot, I form 4 sets.
Imposing its will.
Go back ace. We're gonna go quick slant, so we're just gonna try and scramble like a madman.
Let's go. He'll look to throw.
Okay, overthrew the ball. I bet Gibbs is too cowardly to send me an invite. That's one thing I do know, and I would hate for you guys to tweet him that and say that I said that. That would make him not happy. Don't do that. Got out the Pac-Man with the hype. 26 straight, Pac-Man.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first.
Yo, did anybody see what happened there?
At the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it.
Did anybody see that? I threw to Antonio Brown, which was going to be a touchdown.
Let's go. They'll go with a keeper. And he takes
I just got 7 points, but I don't feel like they really wanted to give me those 7 points.
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
I threw it to AB, but Kellen Winslow caught it. There's been plays like that in years past. Because the defenders think you're throwing it to Brown. That was by accident.
As the kicks away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by.
It was a hitch route.
And a nice return.
So far, this guy has only shown one ability to throw one pass route.
Patriots gearing up to go now.
Gonna need to get something
a long
here.
time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Screen. That's good. He's probably not going to want to use that timeout. Pretty much going to have to.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
Throw the flat. Throw the real quick flat, huh?
Goodness, yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally do.
Under pressure
Sack.
again, and down he goes again.
Good defense. Good defense. C-squared, no TWIm tonight, just kind of doing my all-32 playbook thing. We got vacation, or not vacation, but Thanksgiving next weekend, so we'll be traveling. So we'll be back after that. Finish strong all the Christmas holiday season. Looks like going heavy. I'm going to bail.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
And Merry Christmas to everybody.
So
Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and a Happy New Year.
With a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
And this one through the uprights and good. So we've hit intermission.
I got mossed.
Sorry, Larry. Your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half.
I got mossed.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be out of bounds across the
you could definitely call a quarter stream there. I just wanted to send enough pressure so he wouldn't have time to throw it. I had a defender there. Hold the X button, usually that swats.
Probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
The guy who got beat was
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll come out throwing here on
a safety, so it's not like I got beat off the press.
That's Gonzalez. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is.
Not great, not ideal. Not ideal way to end the half. I'm usually good in those situations.
Make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there.
Shady McCoy, that's the 0-1 trap. I know I realize I'm not really doing a great job of exploring this playbook. I really want to win this game because we did some stupid things to start it. This game. Started this game with some dumb plays. We got the pick in the red zone.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Look at the big man.
And it's going down. Timber
has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting.
PA jailbreak screen. Who was a pick on PA jailbreak screen?
So they'll get another shot on offense.
What assignment do you think that defender was in? If you had to say.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the
fourth quarter Farls. He'll be back. Be here. No, we're not going to win every game in a new playbook. Not why we do the playbook challenge.
And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll
playbook challenge for other reasons.
Here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious.
Sometimes I forget those reasons.
Take things in, and now you're not going to play loose.
Most of the time, it's to have fun.
But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
3rd and 7.
Not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying.
I got no
He's one of the
plays.
best playmakers. No matter
This
what
playbook
it says on the
is
scoreboard,
not what it used to be. This used to be a great playbook.
Here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB.
Oh.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. The play clock's running down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Run.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
All right, here's your ball game.
The offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it here. It is
Well, that's your game.
So certainly an interesting
GG's.
to go for it.
Chat.
The Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially.
This is Chiefs. Chiefs playbook.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and
pick.
will to come back
Needed a pick there.
can be taken with another score.
Needed a pick there. Got to fight for E-Rock. I'm fighting.
You just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go
touch
the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look up to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this.
You like this mug? This is great. It's a good mug. Good size mug.
Overall.
Well, that second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Slot man moves right. 3rd and short yardage. They set up the screen to LT. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2 and brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up.
Go, run, run. Oh, run. Keep running. Go, Chris Harris. Go, Chris Harris. Fight, 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 fight. This is a playbook challenge. I cannot score on defense. Yes, I can.
Giants. So they go on 4th down.
Needed the fight. Needed the battle. Merry Christmas.
The other way, disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down.
Got Lockett in the house. Let's go. That's a nominee. ZFarls play of the day.
We see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore.
I maybe should have gone for 2. Make it 15, because then 15 and 23 if I go for 2 is. Shout out to Sir Funk cheering it up.
And when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Spin back to the middle and let me crush somebody like
20 to the 22-yard line.
Ben Hove.
Out come the Patriots.
Let's give Ben Hove 35 choo-choos. We also owe Pac-Man choo-choo, so let's just do a ton of choo-choos.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
what if this guy's realizing every time he throws the ball?
Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
What's your guys' fumbles percentage currently? How many fumbles are you guys getting per game? None? 1, 2? I see people claiming that they fumble, but not for me.
Come on. Big run there, 29 yards and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's
come on, Chris Harris. I know you turned to pick, but you got pick 6.
And a new set of downs here.
Very low fumble still.
First on the ground.
Running it. He's running it. He's running it. Drop.
They'll run it now with the gun. Got a pretty big hole as he's down.
What's up, Louisiana?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, for a second. I do have an 8-3 record, though.
As big as the play that preceded it, but still. Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Okay, good D, good D, good D.
He's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's at the 39-yard line. I don't think he can kick a field goal quite yet.
What'll be a 3rd and 4.
Change?
On 3rd down, Ladainian Tomlinson.
Give me a big hit, bro.
For the 3rd quarter of action. Tomlinson again, a 1st down carry. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
I'm so
Tomlinson, 34 yards.
It's hard to explain.
And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
But I think you guys can.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Yeah, draw's good against cover 4. I bring the guys down. I gotta do a little more. I did make an adjustment on the play that he just ran on the touchdown. I tried to call draw deep then at the outside. And I was splits in linebacker, so I didn't have contain.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I know our vantage point might be a little
when
bit
it rains,
way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised
it pours.
me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's going to get this one across the It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That was good.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time.
This is not an official TWIm, no. I wouldn't do that to him. Not an official.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his
All right, gotta get it moving. We don't have a ton of time.
Right around the 37.
Which Ray Lewis, Baby Goat or
it's 2nd down.
Or bigger Ray Lewis, Legend Ray Lewis?
Willing to give him
There's one in most fear.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That is the world's biggest dot. I don't care where you are, where you're from, what Madden you started playing in. That was the world's biggest dot. And that's why I'll always have it in some people. In some days it might not look like I do have it, but don't worry. I've got it. I've got it. I've always got it. I've always had it. I've always had it.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And I'm about to throw a pick right here.
That hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away.
Or a wide open touchdown pass to T.Y. Hilton, and he drops the rock.
In the end zone. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation. Because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Need a red zone score. You need a red zone score.
It's 3rd and 4.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now, what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well,
we're on territory.
Knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Hang on to the ball, Gronk. Hang on to the ball, Gronk.
Hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion. Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out. Let's go. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught.
Dot. Let's go. 2-minute warning. Got a score here.
I'm not sure win-win is the
I like that little red. That's a good
play. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time. Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping. You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown.
I really want to onside kick this, but Gives me an extra chance.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Back to throw.
Dropped it.
Quite hold it.
He dropped it.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
He ate the bones. Ate the bones?
Because that's what they're doing
Ate the
down
bones.
the field now. That incompletion.
He ate the
allowed them to
bones.
exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw.
Dot to AB. Dot to AB, bro.
26 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
They'll look to throw. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Give him a couple.
Fight, Farls. Fight, Farls.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
He'll look to throw.
That's so bad,
Farls.
Alright, we have 3 timeouts. That was bad, though.
And the return here is stopped.
Crosser was coming across.
Skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll be down just shy of the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And now the Giants will stop play as
Fight. Fight. Come on. Why are you pausing the game? Oh. This playbook is horrendous.
they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down and just 1.
Oh, screen. Please do something stupid. Please do something stupid.
They stay on the ground.
Thank you.
And he will not
That was
only not
kind of
get the
dumb.
yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Does he have the
Giants
chops to
will get the officials'
throw
attention
it?
and take another timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. New England on 3rd down. They've been very good.
I'm gonna be
5 for
me.
7 thus far. This will be
I'm gonna be
3rd
me
and
here,
5.
boys. Drag. Throw me a drag. I got hard flats.
Now
I got the hard flats. Do not let him scramble. Good play. He beat me. Good play.
open receiver
Put him in.
complete.
Be stupid. Good play. That's a good play. I can live with that. Good play. Some of the other stuff, not as many.
And that touchdown should make
But I
you
could live with that.
comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
You got to admit.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So right there, I believed in myself and not my defense, and that's why I got beat. Because a cloud flat would have played... Cloud flat would have played that route.
To kick it away.
but it wouldn't have played the drag for 5 yards. So I put a hard flat, figuring like this guy's probably gonna panic and throw the drag. But he didn't. So that's fine. If I had gotten beat by a drag, when that's the only route he's thrown, then I would live. But
they may have to change things offensively to
I couldn't live.
things down, not just for the guys throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit, and you just wonder, is the backup going to...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Lesson learned from that one, we should have ran in the first pick six. No, we can't take that back. It is a playbook review. That was obviously dumb. From there, end of the half, we should call cover 3 deep. So we learned a couple.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Tomlinson's pretty good. This Rodney Harrison's apparently not a great tackler.
First down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Nickel A, the Nickel A got blitz for TD Fank. TD Fank, I'm genuinely serious that I would say I am glad it is working for somebody. Because every time I call that stuff, I get crashed. Gonna bomb it deep, huh? Good game. Chiefs Playbook's a loss. You know what? I'm actually happy that I lost this Chiefs Playbook game. The Chiefs Playbook, trash. Not one in my 32 playbook journey that I have any desire to be like, you know what? I like that. They had that, so I'm gonna go back and do that. 34. Just not my cup of tea.
Throwing here, Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And that's what I needed at the end of the half. Let's go back and revisit getting lost. So that everyone can... I brought heat, which got picked up. 5 on 6. Defender is not burnt. He's actually playing it fine. It's Rodney Harrison, who's is a legend, against Moss. He gets in position to swat. Not only does he not swat, it's the I'm going to fall down after I catch it animation. Bad. Yeah, not running this one in. That's gonna haunt you. Tip Rodney, hey pick. But not running that in the end zone was part of the show. Chiefs Playbook. I'm putting that 28th, and in fact, it's a shame because a year ago that was my favorite playbook, or one of my top playbooks, top 2-3 playbook in the game, and now it's not even a shell of itself. And the Chiefs are running some really cool stuff, which you can find in Madden, but it's not necessarily in the Chiefs playbook right now because they've kind of adapted it as the season's gone on. But not only do you expect to see maybe cool new stuff, not really there. You expect at least they got the old power stuff. You've already got the Bills playbook with a bunch of quads, so you would just run that. So the Chiefs playbook's 28th, 29th. Like, it's not solid. Not solid. And what's unfortunate is right now, the next playbook in our thing is the Browns, which last year, amazing. Amazing. Best playbook in the game. Top 2, top 3. This year, it's not that good. Louisiana head-to-head is good, man. If you like playing with the real rosters, much fun because you got to build your own lineup, but definitely takes longer to build a squad up than it does to just jump in with, say, play with the Giants or play with whatever. I've played both over the years. I like them both. Really depends what your friends play, what mode you're trying to qualify in, or like to play, what leaderboard you want to grind. you want to play with salary cap MUT versus regular MUT. There's a lot of little details that kind of. Shout out to Shoot First. 21 Choo Choo Trains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shout out to Shoot First. Ask questions later. Shoot First Han Solo? Shoot First? Type of Shoot First. Born in 82. Or his favorite receiver is Torrey Smith, number 80. We don't know. We don't know. Won't confirm. Only gonna float generic rumors out there about his possible birth year or his possible favorite player, Jimmy Smith. Jaguars receiver, number 80. Not related to Torrey Smith. Ravens receiver.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Yeah, Louisiana, I would say right now it's more draft champions is your mode of qualification to get into that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Sugar Seam, I've been playing a little bit of Battlefront. Played last night.
Short kick here, fielded about
Galactic
the 17.
Assault and some arcade.
Pretty good shape
Also,
as
I
they
played a
go
little bit of
into
arcade,
this
just
30.
using Hero, just bopping through stuff. But I stink online. I like it. As you can tell with Madden, I like to not be good at things. We're gonna go Willie McGinnis. We got Brooks in, and then we got Peppers. Let's go. So let's get it. But Louisiana, it all depends on what the current mode is. So earlier in this year would have been more MUT head-to-head.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Complete. It's Johnson.
For season 2, it's draft champs.
That one good for
Then salary
13,
cap.
Raider first down.
Go to the challenger events, you just got to keep an eye out.
Because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might
Draft champs and MUT, yes. MUT drafts uses salary cap.
Now Wilson. Throwing right
It uses MUT players that you draft, but it's technically different because you don't own the players that you draft. They're on your team for an event, 4 games, 4 wins.
About how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, we had a shot to pick that, huh? Who's got tight end angle D?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Wilson.
I get it. Whichever side you use, or they throw the seam.
They've got another first down.
I tell you what, as popular as tight end angle is, face that.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
But I still know the route combos because I invented it last year.
Picked off at the 17. And he will return this one.
Just takes me a minute or so to get my user on. Brown's offensive playbook, my favorite playbook last year. Wing tight, wing pair, ace, deuce close. Still have it. Tight end angle, stretch, etc. We'll run a little bit of that ourselves. You know we like to wing slot, bunch, ace, doubles, and wide deep trips. Check out the bubble screen halfback stretch combo, which has 4 verts.
They'll need to get the play.
Can we get a block here on stretch? Yes, we can.
Here's the first carry.
Outrun somebody. Yeah. Wow. That was a great bag chew. I think many people expect the spin in that situation. Bubble screen. I form has pro, slot, tight, and wing. Strong has pro and wing. Weak pro. Full house, wide, old school formation. Pistol, strong slot, and wing slot. Then gun, split brown, which is not split close. Wide receiver corners has 2 table routes out of the backfield with a streak.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And I playmaker to halfback, Michael Vick. I was hoping he could sling it out, wait for that guy to attack, pop it over the top, but unable to really get quick throw. Wing tight. A double post plays pretty deep. Ace offset. Not bad, pretty generic. Gun doubles. PA divide shot. I ran this play last year. I kind of ran something like this in the last Playbook challenge. Just a simple.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Yes.
Back to throw here.
That's a dot.
He's got his running
That's a
back,
dot.
Sean McCoy. It's a pickup of 16 there.
If Shark halfback Whale?
I know most of the time when the ball's
Shark
in the air,
halfback
you're thinking wide
Whale?
receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of
Like
any
halfback.
passing offense nowadays.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left.
And I was throwing to X there, coming wide open across the middle, and same issue. Vic, even rolling to his left, can't get the ball out quite quick enough. Doubles offset weak. No break screen there, one unique save. Wide trips halfback weak. They have a PA deep cross shot play. And let's see if we can hit that route. Bye. Dude, Tony?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Good attempt at a user by my opponent. He knew the route, but he didn't get in position. Wide trips.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Done a little bit. Bunch, gun bunch. Bunch trail. I tell you what, they got bunch trail.
Here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Not gonna run it flipped. I'm probably not gonna be able to throw that extra.
And he motions the wide receiver. They'll set up to throw. And it's a
I tried to cover up before I got tackled. I kind of got pulled into it. I want to be able to run around his spy so badly. Like,
The psychology of the game because
what's up, country girl? What's up, best dogs on
from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the
Best
time.
dog's been doing it
When
for
ever turn it over.
multiple years.
Yet they are humans out there running around.
In fact,
We
I'd
just
like
all
to
know
say that he's over
Opportunistic by the
59 years.
defense. Tomlinson. Yeah, nice yardage right off
But he's
the bat.
definitely
He's up to about the 24-yard line.
Savvy's a
4
savvy
yards there.
veteran.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Savvy veteran.
On any running play that's called, they're always
He's going pretty good. I took an L, but I'm bounced
You
back.
can go the distance, but when you get a nice
You know?
game like that, you're able
Kinda
to do so many things anyway.
Try out all the playbooks in the game, and sometimes you just get one.
You to move the ball on the ground, or you can
Not
decide to throw the ball
your
now
cup of
because
tea.
easily you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of
What's up, Mile High?
It'll take us to the end
Chiefs
of the
playbook,
first
very
quarter.
lowly rated in my
They've got a
opinion.
3rd down and
Made some
5 to start
2
things
mistakes.
out.
One on
And
purpose,
the
one on
defense
fake
searches for
purpose.
one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
I could have won that game. But no.
They toss it to Tomlinson, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal.
Now I'm playing with the Browns playbook,
Just a
which I know to
2-yard
be
pickup,
weak,
and that
even
should
though I enjoyed it
necessitate
last
a call
year,
for the
and now I'm
punt
playing a
team
guy
here on 4th
who I think
down.
is running our Bills
But this
scheme.
was just simply excellent
Which
defense.
is
On
like
this
just
third
annoying
down, they
enough
had
to
to be
stop.
alert for the possibility of a pass.
I'm gonna
But that didn't
focus.
stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
J.O. 35 strong.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
Good rate.
Wilson
Good route.
shots,
Good
and
read.
he's
Good
got
route.
it.
Whatever it is.
He's gonna have
Oh,
the
choo-choo trains
first
here.
down at about
Sir,
the
oh.
38. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Lightness. If you're facing...
They'll throw on 1st down.
I wanted to run with the drag, but...
Going right side here, and that's
Oh, fumble Rooski.
The ball comes out.
Question.
This one's gonna go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Can
And I
you...
have to admit, partner, that
Do you have to drop the deep middle
I don't
zone
like this rule.
against tight end angle?
Whenever the offensive
Like, can I
player
not
fumbles the
put
ball,
Derek
it goes
Brooks
out of bounds,
on...
and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But that's
Is that
this
needed
where
against-
for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's
This
not their
or
friend.
no?
Yeah, exactly
Why
right.
would
I
you
actually
need-
played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Maybe if they throw like something different?
Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man.
I guess
wide
Brooks just ran with the deep.
complete.
Good
And
game.
he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
I sent the spy. I got a hit stick fumble, and I scooped it up. And yes, I clicked down the right stick so my players would go after his quarterback. Now we sit in good position. So they have empty tray flex, which I not run last year. They have gun tray open. I didn't run last year. Although this play.
Lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
This double
hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it.
Great route to the halfback.
Look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he
the one time Vic throws it in time.
This will go only as incomplete.
The halfback doesn't go upfield.
Defensively, is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept
Wonder what my doctor says.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
I get it, Doc. I'm not the help.
Play clock winding down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Good route by Tony. Good playmaker, good patience, good combo. TD Frank, I'm going to go back and check that out. Spit him out when you see him. Ready?
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
That was a nice run.
And he gets this inside.
So let's go back to that.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Doubles wife. Gun tray open. See if I can guess TD Frank's 2 cover 2. That Salem play looks pretty tough.
Scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out.
Strike Z under.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's see. In Julio.
The play clock's running down. They'll set up the throw. Steps away to his left.
Trying to go to B. Vic couldn't get the rock out. I got his spy to come down. I was able to pick up the blocker with the spy, which I was pretty happy about. But now I'm on the edge field goal range.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to
and that's really bad stick work by me. I was trying to go left and actually hold up, but I ended up turboing through my guys. I really got to let them set up their blocks.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play.
Very poor.
He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand
got it. 2 cover 2 beaters. TD Frank, you're my guy.
Really well done.
Thank you. I agree. I know what you're saying now.
They'll drop to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I like flanker driving bunch trail in the same playbook. And deep corner. I tell you what. Hey, post, they have a really good gun bunch, huh? Let's run. Let's run. Let's get it. We got this quick. Go, hustle. Go.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he is
these guys float way outside, and we gotta get back up in the middle there. It's that run design. 34 seconds.
So nothing.
Literally anything that we're doing right now, except go faster.
On that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Go faster, Farls.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete.
Okay, 13 seconds.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before
35.
the play takes place. As he'll stop it with 13
Go to the
seconds
PA divide
to play
shot.
half number 1.
Shot,
and on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Okay, timeout. That's great. A good. That's sort of like a lot of people put a halfback on a route on a curl and just sit him there. That was sort of like that, but not like it at all. It was like a curl from the tight end. So he was just waiting patiently in the middle of the field, and once everybody kind of vacated, as things broke down, he got wide open. That's sort of how that works. Go back to tight end attack.
One receiver to the left is Evans. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
We get ball at half.
Second down.
We're going to take 3 points. Right?
Near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
Good end of the half drive.
Welcome back.
Get tree.
Time over. We are ready
and
for
we return middle.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
You know, best dogs, tips have cost me hundreds, if not thousands of points in my career. But as a man of the people, you realize
very short kick taken by and a loose football. So a teammate picking him
not about
that was nearly disaster.
How many touchdowns you score.
Coach these things.
How many
you have eyes towards the return guy.
Those
because
touchdowns
you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
Chew on that for the day.
But he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's
robust.
We gotta get it back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's a very robust feature set. Michael Vick is killing me one play at a time.
Safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
You ever looked at yourself upside down and thought your forehead was your mouth?
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short.
If you look at somebody upside down, you pretend their mouth is their eyebrows. It's confusing, but if you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about right now. Takers? Brett Cole can't get enough scrambling because I'm in a playbook. If I'm in a playbook where I don't have reads, I don't know what else to do.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right.
If I'm in a playbook and I don't have reads, I scramble because it puts the deep fence
a good pick up there at 20 yards.
A disadvantage, in my opinion. Because they either have to contain, then they can't really blitz. Like, I know at the snap whether or not they're blitzing.
Looking deep for Julio.
And then I can figure out if I want to roll. Force him to spy. I could also eventually run the ball here.
And it's second down.
And not to.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually,
yeah, it can be a bad habit. And then Vic
and you gotta trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
But it's kind of fun.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Get another pick.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First possession of the third quarter. Interception
every rip.
Second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Toss?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually
left or right? Left or right?
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Good defense. That's a good user. Save yourself. I wish I could scramble better or run an offense where I could scramble consistently, more consistently. Right now I just scramble. I agree. Bad habit. That's a very
now Wilson on second down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. A swift move and then
good insight. That's a very very smart thing to notice somebody doing. Like that's very insightful.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Oh, yeah, why? Seen something we should like. That's good.
And they go backwards here.
Because when I scramble, I generally make some really good plays or make some really terrible plays. It's never like, I got a 4-yard gain after you scramble.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement.
But
He's been
that's just a habit I've played
take him out of the game,
for a while.
Then you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here.
I am not going to. But user it.
They'll indeed go for him with
Charles Haley. No, what?
Picked off at the 46.
That's a really slow move.
He's able to get it back.
Big time.
1-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is the classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
The man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dropped at the 35. But
that was it.
Display the agility there. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage.
We're in field goal range. We need a touchdown. It's probably 4-down territory.
Excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop.
That's good offense. That's good commitment to the game. I love to run the ball as well, and I haven't.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now back to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the...
That was pretty dumb. I actually just pressed it.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
All right, S. Gibbs, if you're watching.
Make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise
I need
just
it.
don't do it.
I need this.
Great starting field position here for the offense. Here's Tomlin. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be surprised. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
He sets to fire deep.
Keep your feet in. Go, run for a touchdown because we can't score on offense. All right.
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
You know what?
You
want to run a little bit of that? Maybe I want to run a little bit of that. Guy tried to run the wham.
Try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Trying to get it deep downfield. Gets it picked off.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Hey, Farls, you keep rolling out and being unable to throw with Vic. In fact, apparently it's happened at least 3.5 times. Maybe you should stop doing that, Farls, so you can... guys, I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to keep doing it and being miserable until cows come home. How does that sound? That seems like a really dumb plan, Farls, but we'll keep watching. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for...
On second down, it's McCoy.
That's so filthy. That is so filthy. Let's go. ZFarls play of the day nominee live here on twitch.tv/MaddenTips. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Let's go.
And oh, it's blocked.
What?
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Set now to kick this one away. Off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Snowman.
Yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field.
I give to you.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out.
How did I just get blocked?
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
Halfback power, halfback power. He up. This guy has no play. 7 carries, 1 yard.
This 2 shell pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Please was down in tournament in Miami.
Assert themselves here.
Rough.
On second down, Wilson.
Wonder if he was gonna go to that second route I dropped to and either couldn't get it off or didn't move throw it.
Long, now it's third and even
Up the
longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now it's Wilson.
Big hit. All right, we keep him 1 yard short. He's obviously gonna hurt him. Go for it. Question is, does he run the ball here? Does he?
It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Simply just dump off very fast.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throw me that in route again. Throw me!
Hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Throw me the in route.
What's going on out there? Because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up the first down with that run.
Throwing is Wilson.
Big hit. Fumble.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, we're used to a bit more scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. This is Tomlinson. They got this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Have to kick this.
I want to block his kick, please.
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. Bailey able to knock it through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know the field goals.
I didn't, honestly, I was worried about over blocking that kick because I was so in.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the
I was like so in the backfield that I was like, I'm gonna kill his kicker. You can't dive there, but he literally kicked it so far left. That was such a bad kick that it didn't even matter.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was my foot.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He finds McCoy.
Okay.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a dot. That's a dot.
Now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Stayed in bounds.
To 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16.
Stayed in bounds.
And a first down again.
Chewed clock. I was gonna go hurry up. Chewed clock.
Investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And they'll keep it on the ground.
I was pretty nervous about that.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. They'll try the left side with LT. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just
Take it on third down?
in this 4th quarter.
Like a boss? Like a boss?
Giants on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And
well, the good news is nobody not named ZFarls.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And Gano's kick is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So
I should have kicked it deep. He has no timeouts though.
The circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him.
Let him just keep running. Let him keep running. Should have let him keep running.
Some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Okay, Farls pop quiz. At the end of last game, you gave up a Hail Mary touchdown with no time left. Someone said, shouldn't you have called 3 deep? And you idiotically said, yeah, I'll call 3 deep there next time. Now you're in a very similar situation. Should you call man up 3 deep here in this situation? Yes, you should.
Another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver.
Can't let him get to the sideline.
And give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
User pick. We're going. That's how you get a dub. He had no strategy there because he wouldn't have been able to get a field goal. You know what I mean? 12-10. Browns playbook. I'm calling the Browns playbook better than the Chiefs. Better than the Chiefs playbook. Calling LaShawn McCoy his touchdown run. Sassiest run of the week. Look at this thing. Look how beautiful this is. Like, I took the handoff. Look at me when I get the handoff. I want to go right at 88, right? But instead, I go, like, instantly wide. Like, that step, I'm not sure why that happened. From there, I'm like, I gotta outrun this guy. And then I'm like, nah, just kidding. Let's break his ankles. Whoop, whoop. And then the other guy's like, let's get his friend, too. And then I cut it back in, then I cut it back out. Got in for 6. Chris Harris. Cover 1-0. Very lucky that Chris Harris stuck to Randy Moss. Like, well, he could have thrown that on the cut and really beat me. Like, people don't know how to throw on the cut. Like, the worst people in the game, not the worst, the most beginner players, they know to throw on the tight end cut. They're like, I'm going to throw it on the tight end cuts. And, like, they will get completions early in a game. But for some reason, once you get, like, good and you expect zone, you don't throw on the tight end cut. We had a lot of picks. Now, we had a couple good user picks in this game. 64% with Vic. Yeah, we rolled out too much, and yeah, we wanted to get a couple throws off that we couldn't. I'd say those were our 2 biggest, not mistakes, kind of frustration points. Win a game, win a game, win a game. Worst 50 fumbles. Don't mind if I do. I'm yelling timber. I think 39-8 was the game we played as a pumpkin, so that doesn't really count. 10-16 was that last game we played. So Browns is a 12-10 victory, making our record now 9-4 on the season of our All 32 Playbook Challenge. 9-4 records, pretty good. 12-10. Make it green. Remember, you can catch a lot of these games on YouTube, and there will be more posted in the future. Change this text. Green text it is. Shout out to Devil in Disguise. Nominate me man of the people. Who would have thought? Let's go host somebody. Do a little Twitch. Like I said, no TWIm this week. But we'll be out for Thanksgiving. But maybe we'll do a little pop-up stream on the channel. Maybe not. It won't be a game because I don't think we'll have our console. But maybe we'll do just a little what up. Say what up on Wednesday night. Wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. And then